Well, we got lots going on. I fixed some stuff, moved some things around, get frustrated with a trolley. And Karen and I have a date night, which was kind of fun, out at Disney Springs. So stay tuned. We'll get to all that. Well, it would seem that my pool sweeper, vacuum thingy, threw a track. Cut a track? Not sure what happened here. But in either case, it apparently then dragged this wheel around the pool for quite some time and wore itself out. So luckily, I have had an older one that I could use. Hopefully these wheels are the same and I can just swap this out. I don't know, they look close. We'll throw a track on there and see how well it does. Well, looks good. It's a little loose though. I don't know if that's the way it should be. Let me check the other side. The other side's about as loose, so let's give this a shot and see if it works. Let's see, what have I got going today? All kinds of stuff. I need to sweep the lawn where I picked up the tree stuff the other day. So that would be that space kind of back over there. There and in the front yard. We'll use the new Kubota and get a little bit further up here. That lawn sweeper there. We'll go ahead and drag through that stuff. I forgot to put the trailer lock back on the trailer after I used it to bring the tractor back. I want to see if I can get the backhoe off of the tractor and onto that BX expander frame. That'll be good. So a little bit of work to do over here with cleaning up pine cones and things with the lawn sweeper, so I'll get that done. And if I get really ambitious, I may actually mow the lawn with the new zero turn. So that'll be fun. And then we got Pella coming to fix 10 of the 13 windows because they didn't put them in right. It's getting a little late now. Sun's gone down, but I was assembling this thing from BX expander, I think. It's a rack for putting the backhoe on. So tomorrow I'll probably test that out while I'm bee-bomping around here. And the idea is you can park the backhoe on this rack and roll around. Makes it much easier to get to the backhoe on and off the tractor. So we'll see. Well, after much wrestling, I finally got the backhoe on this little trolley. I scarred up my floor pretty good. I think part of the problem is these knuckles or latches that you have to pull the handle on to get the backhoe to release does not line up well. Well, it reminds me of looking at my picture. I gotta take a shower before I go over to a friend's house tomorrow. So next is in this cart here, I've got all of the 3-point pieces. So I got to roll that over, see if I can get that all attached to the tractor and continue on from there. Some of the other tasks I want to get going. I want to fill in, there's quite a gap here coming into this doorway, so I want to get some dirt, put it in there. I want to level out the other side, the other entry, and move those rubber mats, get that flattened out a little bit. Don't think I'll get all that done today. I might get the 3-point hitch on today and get prepped and maybe get some of my implements organized. The grapple and a lot of that stuff, the bucket, oh, that's right, I got to grab a pallet. I want to put the sink on a pallet so I can free up that cart, and that'll make it a little bit easier for me to move that sink in and out. I may sandblast it, I'm not sure, but at least I'll be able to get it up and down the back door here. I can't go out the back door with that cart. Anyway, always something. Well, so far I must say the Kubota is much, much nicer at mowing. I got this part of the yard mowed and it's much smoother. I can run a little bit quicker along the paths, but it does kick up a bit more dirt or dust as you're going. I still got dust in my eyes from doing this, but yeah, so I'm going to finish the other the other part of the lawn, and I'll be able to do it all in one day. One of the things I've been so looking forward to with having the shop is I can get things organized. So I got all the parts for the 3-point tractors right here. I can kind of work in the shade, not standing in the dirt. So yeah, I'll get these parts on there and off we go. All right, let's give you an idea what I had to do. So we have this pin here and this pin here, which connects my hydraulic top link, which has 2 lines that feed up to my remote, spools, some call it. And then, let me swing around this way. We have these 2 which go to my 3-point hydraulics, so these are what raise up and down. And then down here we have the pivot, and these are the side stabilizers. And then down in, let's see if I can get a good shot of it. In here, these, this rod connects into the tractor. Kind of hard to see, but down in there, there's a collar. Let's see if I can see it right. I can't really point at it. Right in there, though. In between there. There it is. There's a collar there. And there is a collar right there. Those 2 kind of keep that center rod connected. And that's what makes my 3-point hitch work. I've got a quick attach, which is this orange bit here. The top piece locks in there. If I didn't have the quick attach, you'd have to pin this to each piece. The same thing back here, I've got this latch which holds the pin in here. If I didn't have the quick attach, you'd have to run each implement into that. So there you have it, the 3-point install. It gets me sweating every time. This homesteading is not for the faint of heart. It does take a bit of work. It is a little warm in here. I don't have all my power in quite yet, so I don't have a fan right over here. I thought, oh, it'll just take me a minute. I don't need to run a fan over here. I probably should have. Anyway, that's done. Now I can get the stuff working with my 3-point. So let's see if we can get this sink transferred onto a pallet. Kind of heavy. It'll just slide right on. Now free up this other cart. And should let me move it around a little easier outside. It's like sandblasted or what have you. There you go. All loaded. You may have noticed I didn't have anything on the back of the tractor when I moved the sink with the pallet forks. Probably should have had some ballast on the back, but now I'm going to put the bucket on and eventually move some dirt around. Definitely going to need some ballast on the back, but I don't think I want to go quite with the wood chipper yet. Just not in the mood for wood chipping today. Well, I thought I would come out and kind of grade this part of the trail a little bit more, widen it out. And then I ran over some vines until I realized they're not vines. It's like wire. So I gotta go get some cutters and pull that out. And oh shoot, that doesn't look good either. But that came unthreaded. We'll have to find out what happened there. Well, not quite as bad as I had thought, but definitely is a mess. This will give me an opportunity to see where that valve may have come from. or that fitting. I don't see any other couplings that need to be done, but I should be able to make quick work of getting that wire out now. Well, I got all the wire out. Double check for where that fitting might have been and get the tire back on. Head back in and get cleaned up for hanging out with guys. Well, we had a tortoise. Looks like he went, I don't know. Anyway, his trail goes all the way down this way. I'm wondering if he tried to dig under the house. See where he goes here. Tortoise tracking. Yeah, from there it's kind of hard to say. But, yeah.
Taking you back to that classic Fleetwood Mac music. Hi there. Good to see you.
Folks that look here like, all right. Yay, the new air compressor showed up. Craftsman, 60 gallon, 220 volt. And it fits on the pallet jack. Sweet. So we'll get that positioned so the electrician knows how to hook it up. Well, that should about wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. If you get a chance, hit subscribe, comment. Tell me if there was something in here that you like. If you think I'm silly for having a compressor in my shop, whatever. If you think I should have thrown away that pool sweep or what have you. Leave a comment. Let me know if you like things. And we'll see you again at Going Bright.